Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning, which is 2012, and we're now in what 2017. Yes, that's a long time. But anywho, um, I I'm a singer. I act and I dance. Well, actually, I'm a mover. Dancers know what they're doing. I just move to the music and the feeling of my heart. But anyway, I went to this school in KD College. It's a acting conservatory where, well, actually, there's different programs. There's an acting program, there's a musical theater program, and then there's a motion picture production program. I was an acting program and acting performance, and that's where I met my twin flame. Where I met my twin flame, and basically, you spend at this school, you spend like 2.5 years with a group of people from semester one all the way to semester four in graduation. And yeah, that's how this starts. I was taking a class. Yeah, we were taking a class. This isn't about my twin flame. This is about actually false twin flames that I encountered before I actually met, before I actually got in cahoots with my twin flame. Um, the first false twin, like I appreciate them because of the lessons that I learned from them. But one day we were, well, actually no, me and a couple of people were done for the day because there was a class that we didn't have to take because we already had that credit from another school. Like I went to SFA a couple of years and I had a couple of classes that I didn't have to take at this school because the credits transferred over. But anywho, I met this dude, well, one of my classmates. Like I'm a stoner. I love people who are stoners. I feel like the world should be stoners or peace right there. But anywho, I something about him. I don't know. He was just cool or whatever, and his name was fucking awesome. And I was like, I would have smoked with that dude. So one day we were leaving, and I was like, Hey, do you smoke? He was like, Yeah. And I was like, Oh, okay. Do you want to? He's like, Yeah. And so we went back to my car and we were smoking. And I'm sitting there listening to this dude. And he's talking and talking and talking and talking. And I'm sitting there thinking like, damn, it feel like I'm sitting here smoking with my damn self. This is kind of cool. What the fuck? This is awesome. I feel like, yeah, okay, this is cool. But again, at the time, I didn't know anything about twin flame at all. Wasn't even looking for it. It wasn't even in my peripheral. I was I was still stuck on extraterrestrials and which star seed lineage I came from and things of that nature. I wasn't worried about people on Earth at the moment. But yeah, so like it was just like it was basically like I was sitting next to myself hearing him talk and shit. And so when he got out the car, like it was so close that I'm a Capricorn, and I even asked him, was he a Capricorn? But he said, no, he's a fucking Taurus. He's a Taurus. Two of my cousins that I grew up with, we're the same age, whatever. They're like my childhood friends. They're both Tauruses. One who's like a couple months after me, he's a Taurus. He's an April Taurus, and the other one, she was born a year after us, and she's a May Taurus. And this dude that was in my car smoking with me, he's a May Taurus. And it's kind of cool because I actually guessed that his birthday. But anywho, um, so like yeah, we smoked, and then he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I have to go to work." And I was like, "Okay, cool." He got out the car, and that's when all this shit happened. I'm telling you, that's when all the hickadoola took place. He gets out of the car, and like when he gets out and closes the door and walks away, it's like there was this fire. I guess it felt like somebody lit up a candle in my heart chakra, yeah, in that area in my heart chakra. It felt like it just lit up. It was fire, like fire. That's what it felt like. And I was like, what the fuck is this? What is that feeling? It didn't hurt, but it was like, what? What is this? And like, I put my hands over it, and I was like, what? Why is this happening? What is going on? And an image popped in my head, a scene from Sabrina the Teenage Witch when she when she was in college. It was an episode where she wasn't aligned. Her head kept getting off balance and stuff, and her aunts finally got her machine or something that allowed her to talk to her heart, because that's she wasn't listening to her heart. That's why she was all out of balance. She wasn't listening to her heart. So you gotta listen to your heart to let you know what's going on in life. You know what I mean? But yeah. So her heart told her the reason you're out of balance is because you're not listening to me. You've forgotten love or some stuff like that. And the scene that popped in my and she was like, well, Sabrina was like, how am I gonna know when it's the right person for me to fall for and stuff like that? And her heart was like, oh, don't worry, I'll give you a little nudge. And at the end of that episode, which is the scene that came to my mind when I asked myself, what is this feeling I'm feeling? The scene that came to my mind was when she met her roommate's boyfriend Josh, and her heart gave her a boom, like a nudge. Kind of, it was more than a nudge. It kind of looked like it knocked her out, and she was like, "Oh, well, perfect timing." And